The Suns are widely overachieving right now with no end in sight to their great play. But there is one nagging demon that they just can't seem to exorcise from the locker room. Injuries, of course. Obviously, Jalen Green has barely seen the floor this year at all, but perhaps just as consequential, Grayson Allen has apparently suffered the worst thigh bruise ever recorded in the history of man. Grayson's probably playing the best basketball of his entire career in this Jordan Ott offense. And while the Suns have needed it like oxygen, surprisingly, for the most part, Phoenix just keeps winning without him. And there have been blessings in disguise, as several Suns players have gotten the opportunity and seized on his missing minutes. And they are thriving in their new expanded roles. Jordan Goodwin, for example, has certainly made a name for himself while drawing a couple of starts and giving the Suns some terrific minutes. He's really established himself as a better version of Josh Okogie, one that can actually shoot a little bit, who can handle the ball, and even orchestrate the offense if needed. Backup guard Collin Gillespie has turned himself into a future household name in Grayson's absence. And you could even argue that Dylan Brooks's ridiculous offensive glow-up in Phoenix has been facilitated in part to Grayson's 15-plus shots per night being available now. There is a player, though, that 99.9% of us absolutely did not have on our radar at all, that has immediately come in, specifically due to Grayson's injury, and to quote Jordan Ott, in order to give the Suns another ball handler while Grayson's out. By now, you probably already know his name and you're falling in love with Jamaree Bouyea. Here's everything you need to know about the newest sensation in the Valley right now. But first, hit that like and tell me in the comments if you think that Bouyea should be retained all season this year. This video is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, FanDuel. Sundo and I will be using FanDuel Sports all season for every bet and parlay. And so should you. Sign up today and start winning money on the Suns. So who is Jamaree Bouyea? Well, he's a 6'2" point guard, and he's only 26 years old. He played his college ball at San Francisco. Jordan Ott mentioned recently in a post-game interview that the reason they swapped out Bouyea for CJ Huntley on the two-ways is because they needed another ball handler available while Grayson is injured, because in one of these recent games, Collin Gillespie apparently got gassed from playing too much, and they had nobody to give him a breather. I'm paraphrasing. The thing is, though, already, after just a few appearances, I personally do not want to see Bouyea demoted or taken off the court. In the most recent Cup win versus the Kings, in crunch time, Ott couldn't even take him off the court because his shooting ability was so needed in Grayson's absence. It might not have been if Dylan and Royce weren't cold, but nevertheless, he proved his worth. And I don't see him going back to the bench permanently until his shooting touch wanes. But that's just it. I don't know that it will. It's kind of his calling card, along with his rare shot blocking ability for a guard and somebody his size, of which he's already showcased a little bit too. This is not Bouyea's first time playing in the NBA. He's had deals with the Heat, Blazers, Spurs, and the Bucks. In 2023, when he was a rookie, he was named to the G League All-Rookie team and second team All-G League. So the Suns didn't just grab some random scrub out of the G League. They went and got a guy who's deserving of a look. And I'll be damned if he's not proving already that he is an NBA player. He just doesn't in any way seem overwhelmed by the speed of the game, and his shooting confidence is matched only by his shooting accuracy. If Bouyea continues to get minutes like this, I think we're going to see quickly that he's not just a spot-up shooter. He's fast and really crafty and really smooth when it comes to getting to the rim. He can and will help the Suns continue to get better at creating rim pressure, which is always helpful and you can see is a big part of Ottball. All I'm saying is, if he continues on this trend, the Suns are going to have to build a statue outside of the stadium for Brian Gregory.